And we have the 8.0 update, which is cool. You guys were here no more than like 20 seconds ago. The stream died. I don't know why. Well, I guess DBD died more specifically, and it just crashed, which is epic. But I think it's probably just because I started streaming at a weird time where it was loading the game. I don't know. I've never had that happen before. But yeah, the chapter is D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. Vecna is the killer, and then there's 2 survivors.
Poor, misguided wanderers. First there were many, and now so few. How little you must value your lives to take a single insignificant breath in my sanctum.
Oh, he dead. He dead.
I'm afraid there will be no quick death for you. No escape.
Why would you keep pressing on? Okay.
I shall draw out your ending as I see fit.
That roof looks really cool.
For in dark places such as this, one must keep themselves entertained.
Gotta read her a bedtime story. He has a really cool design, I'll give him that. Like, all the characters look really cool. Like, I've never really been into D&D, personally. I have friends that do campaigns and stuff like that, but I've never gotten, like, a direct invite. So I've never really delved into it. And, you know, I would have, like, been like, oh, hey, can I play? But they were already in the middle of their stuff, so I'm not going to, like, shill myself in there and vice versa. So, yeah, I mean, I like the, fantasy, like, designs and stuff like that. Typical story with that was that Dead Paradise. Okay. But yeah, truth be told, I'm not hyped for this chapter. I'm pretty indifferent about it. Not like I'm gonna hate behavior or whatever, but it's not up my alley, and that's okay. You know, maybe next chapter will be good for me. Not to say this chapter's bad, but you guys get what I mean. Let me open chat here. I have the old stream open. Whoops. Take 2. Honestly, this may be the most I've had since Project W. Really? Really? Interesting. Alright. So, it looks like they came out with a collection. The Lich, which is Vecna's in-game name, I assume. The Whispered One. And then the 2 survivors. One's a male, one's a female. Tale from the Sea and Roadside Ambush. D&D collection. Meg, Michaela, Jeff. Interesting. The Legion. Ooh, Susie. Okay. Let me check that out. And then the Knight, Menacing Knight. Very creative. Thank you, behavior. I'm just talking about the name. I don't know what the cosmetic looks like. I don't know, guys. What should we call our Menacing Knight character? I know, Menacing Knight. It's perfect. Well, oh, currently we have 2 times blood points and 2 times XP. We also got a new map. Toolbox updates, stuff like that. I think this is all just old at this point. Talitha got a new, oh, they're torso only. Cosmetics, okay, I got you. Yay! 20k blood points. Yeah, baby, let's go. I guess I'll check the store first. Oh. You like the content that's been delivered? Cosmetics are good too, most of them. You end up getting Megs, really? Alright, let's see here. Featured characters. What's my free gift? 5 blood points? Yeah, baby, my favorite. Huge. Alright, let's start... You said Meg's was good. That's not Meg. Huh? There it is. Okay. See, now this is what this is really handy for. Is that Susie's? Holy moly. I do not like her breathing, but that looks like a really cool cosmetic. That's awesome. And it's not a set, so you can segment it. That's awesome. Okay, for sure. That's like 9 out of 10 right there. That's huge. I love that. Okay, cool. Alright, here's Night as Menacing Knight. Okay, not bad. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm pretty big into like the fantasy look. I'd say aesthetic, but I hate that word. It's cool, yeah. Cool cosmetic. Mystical Origin, Michaela. She looks a little goofy, but I don't think it's bad. I actually kind of like her hair. She has like a half decent hairstyle. Usually she gets these really funky hairstyles. But I like it. Reluctant Warrior. Oh, that's sick. Alright. That is the default Jonah cosmetic right there. That's peak. Of course, got the skirt on everything. That's awesome. That's peak. Yeah. I know it's not actually a skirt, but... That's cool. I like that one. I like his coat. His cloak, I guess, is probably a better term for that. Very cool cloak. Bearmar. What? I'm probably mispronouncing that. Bearmar, I think is his name. Okay, this... Not so much. I don't like this one. This is like 1 out of 10 right here. What did they do to my man's hair? They gave him a guitar? Okay, that one's a miss. Definitive miss. Sidetrack Archer. Is this Meg's? Oh, wow. They did our girl justice. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay, alright. It is a set, though, so you can't customize it piece by piece, which is unfortunate, but not bad. That is a really cool looking cosmetic. Who's that? Astri. Astri. I think it's Astri. This is a chaotic mess, but I kind of like it. I do like the girls' design more than the guys, which is weird. Great, so we should wait till we see their default cosmetics, but just from the trailer. But this is actually, like, not bad. It's a chaotic mess, but so am I. And Mr. Whispered One. Kind of looks like Thanos. Oh, you can toggle rotation. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. If only I could read. Vecna's actually looks pretty cool. I'll give him props for that. Nice. Who's that? Oh, these are all of the base characters. Gotcha. Okay. Cool though. They did say that there was another collection, but I don't think... Oh, that's just the cats and dogs thing. Which one is Talitha's? Hattie got one? They're okay. I guess it is only a midsection cosmetic. There's only so much you can do with that. Could have sworn they said Talita got one, but it's okay. Oh, check out chat. Welcome, Azul. Yeah. I'm looking more at the game than I am chat right now. Sorry. It's glitched. Susie has a male voice. I thought so. And a kilt, yeah, they're called kilts. I think that's more Scottish though. I don't know if that's necessarily the same as what Jeff has on. But yeah, she's an elf. Yep. But yeah, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay. Let's check out the actual D&D stuff now. Other than the male voice, Susie's is probably my favorite. She has the coolest design out of all of them, I think. Vecna's is also pretty high up there. Let's take a look here. So this is the female survivor. Probably will be fixed soon. Yeah, I'm sure it will. So how do you check the other one? Or is it literally like 2 survivors? Oh, it's probably a cosmetic, right? Hold up. Welcome, Nightmare. Gained 4 subs. Sweet, man. Congrats. Yeah, it's here we go. Other cosmetics. There we go. Bruh. In any case, here's the male. He kind of looks like a taller version of Lord Farquaad from Shrek. I'm not really a huge fan of his design. At least his, like, face. But the female one looks good, so we'll say it counts. It balances. Why is she bald in the, Is she bald or am I stupid? I think she's bald. They're all bald in the in the images. Nobody asked. Come on, guys, let's be nice. Yeah, Zol, let's calm down with that, man. He was just explaining something he's happy about. Nothing wrong with that. They have the same hair. Oh, they do. Her ears are just bigger. That's what it is. It's like an elf. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But they are bald in the portraits. Yeah, guys, let's pipe down. Let's be nice. Okay. And we'll check out Vecna. I should be able to access them through here. I do want to check their perks. I probably should have did that first. Okay, I guess not. I'm still trying to navigate this. I have not touched DBD in quite a while. Where he is. Welcome, Gregory. Their perks are Mirrored Illusion, Bardic Inspiration, and Still Sight. Okay, we're gonna go back to the character selection, because I think that's gonna be the way to access these. Unless we just go to the bundle, maybe that's what it is. I don't want to accidentally buy anything, but... Here comes the BFG comments. Gregory and his iconic BFG desires. Why is it not letting me go back to the lobby? There we go. We're gonna have to do each one at a time, I guess.
What is this place?
We got Peak right here. Mr. Wake. I forgot I picked up Sable. I forgot I bought that chapter. Why can't I look at their perks? Star, give me a hand here. How am I going to access their perks? I want to read their stuff. Is it in bio? Not even, because where's their perks at? Bruh. Let me see, hold on. I just want to read their perks. Behavior, what'd you do? Do I have to own the character to look at their perks? Is that it? Yuck. Hate to see that up close. Alright. Vecna. Maybe Vecna will be our first victim. Let's just read his stuff. Go to all survivors, then the right black icon. Right black icon. What do you mean? Oh, is that what that is? Duh, I'm so stupid. I'm actually so stupid. I saw that. I was like, what is that? But they're okay. There we go. Alright, Mirrored Illusion. This perk activates after completing a total of 50% worth of repairs on generators. Press the ability button when next to a generator, totem, chest, or exit gate to spawn a static illusion that lasts for 120 seconds. Interesting. That's actually, I could see that working to counter a stealth build from a killer. It's like if the killer is undetectable, which I mean you'd have to do some like big brain plays to figure that out. But like if you manage to perfectly swap in time or whatever, and then the killer goes and attacks the illusion, they waste time hitting and not breaking the gen. The illusions actually do repairs? No way. That's so perfect for exit gates. That's actually not bad. That's actually kind of fun. I don't see that being meta at all in any capacity, but that sounds like a really fun perk to pull off. And totems, chest, exit gate, like that's value all over the place. Not even like exclusive to in-game or pre-made game. In-game, pre-in-game. Whenever. It's good for all times of the game. Bardic Inspiration. Press the ability 1 button while standing and motionless to enter the performance interaction that lasts up to 15 seconds. And empowers survivors within 16 meters. Roll a d20. This effect lasts for 90 seconds if the performance is completed. 1. You scream but nothing happens. 2 to 10 skill checks give you plus 1% of progress. 11 to 19 skill checks give you 2% of progress. And if you roll a 20, it gives you plus 3% of progress. When the ability is cancelled or the performance completes, it goes on cooldown for 90 seconds. That's so goofy. No, Azul, no one banned you, and you're still here. That's actually kind of cool. Like I said, none of these are going to be meta. Nobody's going to use these, but that is such a fun concept. I like that. Still sight. After not moving for 4 seconds, this perk activates. Until you start moving again, you see the aura of the killer, as well as all gens and chest within 24 meters. So does that mean the killer has to be within 24 meters, or do you see the killer in addition, you also see all gens and chests within 24 meters? Alright. Yeah, you're getting banned now. I literally don't know why you're being hostile for no reason. Nightmare literally did nothing to you. I don't understand why you're being hostile towards him. Nah, you're good, man. I'm not going to accept that. Like, I don't know why people are going to be in chat being disrespectful for literally no reason. Bardic Inspiration also allows the survivor to play guitar. Really? I mean, it says performance, so I figure something would come with that, but that's kind of nifty. Still Sight's probably the worst of them, but honestly, I think these two are so gimmicky and fun that it kind of makes up for that. But I mean, that is more useful, I guess. Oh, yeah, okay. I was just going to give him a timeout and maybe he'd stop, but I don't really care. That was pretty unprovoked. Yeah, we're not tolerating that. Unless Nightmare said something I missed, but I was reading chat. Nightmare said literally nothing wrong. It's only if the killer's in 24 meters. You can unban him if you want, but if he comes back, he's probably just going to be more hostile. Okay. Yeah, then that's really not good at all. To stand still for 4 seconds, that gives the killer plenty of time to like close a gap between you and themselves. You can unban him if you want, but if he comes back, I'll ban him myself. If he does anything silly. I always come back. William Afton. Hey Wyatt, man. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, I like these two. Very gimmicky. I figure if you get like some real sweaty killer, they're just like not gonna, I don't know, just like go for the slug or whatever. It's obviously not gonna be fun. But that's not gonna be that's not the same dude. I don't think so. Pretty sure that's a different person. I don't think that's the same guy. But okay. No super insanely powerful perks. Oh, well, I mean, if you say anything out of pocket, you'll get banned. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, let's check out Vecna. Survivors are cool, though. Alright, Gregory. Thank you for stopping by, man. Take it easy. There's Vecna. Forgot to have it. That's such a weird order. Alright, let's check out his perks. So I've never really looked at his power or anything. Oh my gosh. I went to the gym, my whole body's sore. People are all entitled to their own opinions, man. I don't really... I don't much care. Okay, so select a spell, hold the ability 1 when open spell selection. The Lich has 4 different spells. Mage Hand creates a magical... Controller died. Whoops. My bad, my bad. Only the pinnacle of production quality here. Okay, so you can lift down pallets. Conjure 5 flying entities that pass through obstacles and injure survivors. That's kind of huge. Dispelling sphere. Casts a moving invisible sphere that reveals survivors and temporarily disables magic items. Interesting. Briefly move faster during vaults and pallets. Special item magic items. Treasure chests found around the map can contain magic items for survivors to equip. These include boots, gauntlets, Hand and Eye of Vecna. Rarely treasure chests contain the Hand or Eye of Vecna. When picked up and used by a survivor at full health, they cost them a health state, reveal their location with Killer Instinct for 3 seconds, and grant them a special ability. Fast locker entry teleports the survivor to a further locker. Really? Eye of Vecna, a faster locker exit, hides the survivor's aura and grants haste for 12 seconds? What? Honestly, it's not even worth interacting with the magic items. Quite frankly. Very gimmicky, I guess. I do like it though. You can also teleport in the new map? I mean, okay, there's two parts of me, right? There's like the ecstatic DBD player that enjoys this, because this is a really cool chapter, right? Like, I care nothing for DBD, but this alone, like, the content itself is really cool. But then there's the other half of me, the logical, smooth brain, that understands this game and its player base. And all of these cool little nifty knickknacks and trinkets and cool skills from the survivors, all the gimmicky stuff that's actually going to make the game fun, that's going to get bypassed by sweaty losers who don't go outside. So it's like when you have an SWF, you know what they're going to do? They're going to not do any of this. They're going to turn half of his ability into nothing. You could also get worried with the special items. Interesting. But yeah, SWFs and just straight sweaty killers, like, they're probably not even going to play this character, first things first. Secondly, if you get sweaty survivors, half of his entire ability is just gone. Like, are they going to sit there and go search through chests? No, they already have, you know, built to last, insane toolboxes, crazy medkits and stuff like that. So, like, half his ability gets negged. It just gets nullified. Even one of his primary abilities that affects the magic items, it doesn't matter. You were the only Astray for 3 games in a row? Yeah. Like, don't take me wrong, I see where behavior is going with this, but that's not my problem. My problem with DBD has never been behavior. It's always been the player base. Like, the player base is hot, garbage, sweaty losers with no life. Like, no job, no potential for a future. That's really mean, I'm sorry. No, but that is a really cool concept that's never going to get utilized by the player base. Like, I can see this being fun in, like, a custom lobby. Like, someone's playing Vecna, you got 4 friends on the survivor side, you know what I mean? Like, it's a big interactable game, you're not, like, sweating like crazy. Like, that is where this is going to shine. Truthfully, I see very few public lobbies where this is going to net any value. Which is really unfortunate, because I see what behavior was going for. Like, they're trying to encourage a more fun playstyle, less meta, but that's not going to happen. And, like, I wager to say 50% of the player base, right? We'll just call it an even 50. Half those guys are just here to sweat and play hard, which is fine, right? Like, I don't care. Play the game however you want, but just know that it makes the game less fun for everybody involved. On both sides, mind you, because I would wager to say I play 50-50. I have spells where I play killer half the time, more often than not, and then a lot of time where I just play survivor because it's easier. In the sense that I can just run around, do gens, and not have to sweat like crazy. But then you get awful sweaty killers who either slug or just insta-tunnel. You got swifts who just sit there, gen rush, like, it just makes the game unfun. So it's like, these are really cool concepts that are just unfortunately not going to get utilized. Very gimmicky. I personally like it. I think it's really cool that they're going for this, but it's going to go nowhere. This player base is too awful for that. When a dropped item becomes depleted for the first time, it is dropped. You see the aura of dropped items. Survivors within 12 meters of a dropped item have their aura revealed to you. When a survivor picks up a survivor item, they suffer oblivious for 30 seconds. That's really awful. That's not good at all. Because, like, how often are survivors going to drop items? You only had one bad game yesterday, which involved a skull merchant. Yeah. Languid touch. When a survivor within 36 meters of you scares a crow, they gain exhausted for 10 seconds. The perk has a 20-second cooldown. That's actually kind of cool. Did exactly like you said. Yeah, they tunnel or they slug. It's not fun. I really, you know, me personally, I want to like this game. I really would like to invest more time into this game, but the player base is just so unfun with it. Like, if I play a video game, I don't feel like I want to sweat for, you know, my 2-hour play session, my hour play session, however long I play the game, right? Like, if I'm having a really good time, the time that I'm spending on the game kind of escapes me. Like with Alan Wake, we were playing that for like 5 hours the other day, and I didn't even realize 5 hours had passed because I was having so much fun with it. I was like, oh, you know, unraveling all these mysteries, theorizing this, that, the other. So it's like, it's kind of, I don't know. When it comes to gaming, I want to have fun. I'm tired of sweating. It makes the entire experience miserable. And that's kind of just what this game is it's just a sweat fest. It's like, obviously you can be tilt-proof, but that doesn't mean that the games are going to get any better. Like, oh, okay, cool. Get slugged. There goes 15 minutes of my time. 5 minutes of my time, however long. I don't think it's that bad now, although there are times it was really bad, which I'm honest about. Well, yeah, there's not even anything wrong with that, but it's like, even if you are tilt-proof, it's just, it's a waste of time. Like, I don't want to play a game where I get slugged and I'm sitting there bleeding out for 5 minutes. Like, that's 5 minutes I could be doing literally anything else. Same thing with Overwatch. Like I said, this has just kind of been my gripe with online games. It's like, why am I going to want to be stuck in a 10-minute Overwatch game where my support is throwing because, I don't know, whatever. My Moira wants a DPS. Like, that's just going to be a miserable experience. I just wasted 10 minutes of my life that I'm never getting back. Granted, that is me focusing on the worst aspects. Like I said, this game can be very fun, but the likelihood of that is slim. Dark Arrogance increases the duration you are blinded by any means in the duration of a power stun by 25%. Increases regular vault speed by 25%. That is interesting. I can see that being good on Myers. Because Myers gets that passive vault speed increase, right? I think it's in tier 2 or tier 3. I don't remember which one. But he gets a vault speed increase, I'm pretty sure. One of the killers does. So you just get super crazy vault speed. It'll always be divided. Yeah, no, that's why. It's like there's no fixing the game. Like there's no route that you can pull that fixes it, right? Like that gets rid of the weeds of the game. Which is why I just don't play it, because it's like I'd rather not take the coin flip of having a good game or a bad game, and I'd just rather play something that I know I'll have fun with, regardless. But like I said, no hate to behavior, but it's just this kind of gimmicky stuff is not going to get utilized by the player base. Although it is really cool. I like to see them going in that direction rather than like sweaty perk meta gross. Okay, his perks are not that great, I feel. I think Dark Arrogance has a pretty good, like, you could probably make that work somehow. If you run Lightborn, which is, I know, a wasted perk slot, but if you run Lightborn and maybe, like, Enduring, which is 2 perk slots for this, but you just kind of go, like, speedy build. If you dedicate a whole build to this perk, it might actually work out. Because with Billy, I think it's 35% with endurance, right? Or enduring, sorry, not endurance. Reduce the duration of a pallet stun by 50%. Like, you're still going to be... net positive. You're still going to have a 25% duration cut. Right? It was 25%. I think it's 25%. Yeah, his power is really fun, I'd say. Gives him a lot of buffs. I don't know if I'd say that even going for those magic items is worth it, but... eh. So you have to, like, combine them. Like, the special items and the magic items? Or the hand and eye with the magic items, I mean. Well, I guess not all of them. Oh, Mage Hand is used. Never mind. I'm stupid. His power is very intricate, but very cool. I don't know how often you'd be able to get value out of it, but I think it'd be fun. I don't know. How much is this in the PlayStation Store? If it's like $8, I'll pick it up, but I don't know otherwise. Because I could pick Alan Wake 2 up, and it's like, do I want to get Dead by Daylight new chapter, or do I want to get Alan Wake 2? And I'm kind of like, I want to get Alan Wake 2. I think like 9 times out of 10 I get Alan Wake, compared to... Let me check it. But it is a cool chapter. I like the character designs. I don't like the male survivor's face. It gives me like Lord Farquaad vibes, but ultimately, Killer's kind of nifty. All the cosmetics are pretty good too. The only one I don't like is the guy. The guy's cosmetic, I mean. Also, there's like a game theory running around. Oh, it is $8, huh? Huh. What else do you get with it? Because still, it's technically just a survivor and a killer. Do you get any, like, cosmetics with it? Oh, you just get individual cosmetic pieces. Let's see. This thing is called Blade of Mayhem. Let me check that out. Surely she's bold. Why is he bold? Oh, it's really not all that different. That's kind of not worth it. I mean, ultimately the bundle is cheaper than just using org cells to pick them up. But I mean, they're not purchasable with iridescent shards yet, are they? Nah, not yet. I really hate Shrek. You hate Shrek? I love Shrek. Go on bundles and chapter bundle. Oh, they're licensed, huh? I forgot about that, duh. Oh, okay, so I see. Yeah, they're both bald in there. I guess the cosmetics aren't that great. I don't even think we can play them practice-wise, right? Like, we can't go into the, thing and test them out. I don't think you can do a custom game with, characters you don't own. Yeah, that stinks. Shoot. No, Star, you don't have to do that. You already picked me PS Plus up. That's okay. You already gave me the PS Plus. There's no need. I can just pick it up at a later date. No. You already gave me PS Plus. I can't ask you for another. I can't ask you for another thing. If you want, we can play a few games. Granted, we may as well take advantage of the blood point bonuses that are going on. Yeah, I should have time for two games. Should be fine. I mean, if you, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to take another gift. If you really wanted to, I guess. But I mean, you by no means, like, I'd say save up and pick up Alan Wake 2. That way we can both play Alan Wake 2. Well, I mean,
Where am I?
I don't know if I have any like medieval survivors to match this. I think we're just gonna play Alan. Oh, you already got a P2. Nice. It's not that I don't want the chapter. It's just like I'm not compelled to pick it up right now. Like, I don't mind picking it up myself at a later date, like because like I like the perks on both characters, on Vecna and the survivors. So it's like eventually it would just be a matter of time before I pick it up. Yui Claudette. Do you want to dodge? I know you don't like playing with Claudettes. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to repay you with a gift one of these days. I just don't know how. Well, I know it's not a trade, but still, I mean, all the mod work you do and stuff like that, like, I feel bad. I feel like a pro-capitalist right now. People working in my chat for free. Oh, this is a much better lobby. These two look like they're queued together as well. Yeah, you're quite the reverse. I have thought of like doing giveaways on the channel, but I feel like at that point I would just have people here for giveaways, but I don't know. Like it's kind of a cheap way to gain traction. I mean, it is completely up to you. I can't stop you even if you did. So ultimately, just I'm gonna say, do not feel compelled. Look through the PlayStation Store, make sure there's nothing else you want to pick up for yourself. All that jazz. No more cosmetics you want to get. Facing the Lich? Okay, we might have ourselves a Vecna here. I was initially going to do a stream on my birthday, but I work. I actually close, so it's like the worst possible outcome on that. Like if I opened and then came back into the stream, that would be a little better. Borgo, they changed Borgo up quite a bit.
Better get moving.
What am I running? Chat, do we go for the magic item? I don't really want to. Kind of scared. What is this? He knows where I'm at. He knows where I'm at. He knows where I'm at. I'm cooked. Where is he? Oh, he's overwhelming presence. Oh, he's down below. I'm so stupid. Goofy. Oh my gosh. Why'd that go so fast? I failed the skill check. That's cooked. I'm cooked. I don't understand how that just like flew by my head. That's crazy. Goofy skill checks. Oh, I have, that's why. I have hyper focus. Yeah. Maybe slow. I'm gonna try to get this gym done, but I won't let you hit second hook stage. It might be on me. He got me. I'm cooked. I'm so cooked it's not even funny. The sheer amount of cooked that I am, I'm burnt. I'm crispy. I'm well done. I forgot about that. Fair enough. Touche. Okay. I'll heal you, I'll heal you. Alright, scram. I just scared the crow. He might be using Vecna's perk for that. Thank you. What the heck? Where are we? Oh, she right there. Ooh, okay. Dang. She died. Oh, no, I got you, I got you, I got you. cooked.
Ow! I'm gonna kill you! Ah!
Alan, I don't think you're gonna kill him. I hate to say it, man.
You!
No. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. It's alright. We might get out here, I don't know. Cake's glitched. Come on, huge. Huge. Thank you. Oh, he's on me. He's on me, news. Nice. There, you got me. Close. I don't know what that scream was. I thought... I don't know. That kind of confused me for a second. I thought someone went down, and I was like, how's that possible? He's chasing me. You got destroyed? Yeah. Kind of cooked me at the start. I didn't know he was, like, in basement. Just like a challenge. That was an okay game, though, all things considered. I mean, him shooting those skeletons out feels pretty powerful, but there's probably a way to dodge it. The way they're segmented in 5, or however many that is, I think, there should be a gap in between each one that you can hide in to avoid dying or getting injured. That was his attack? Oh. I just thought I had heard Kate or Sable scream. Which is what got me. Crouch, you're going between the yeah.
Come from?
You can crouch under them? Okay. That makes sense. Alright, thank you, thank you. That was my first time facing him, so I think I get a little bit of a understanding. Would you like to go back to that map? So hold on, was that... was that the Knights map? The Borgo? Because that's what I thought it said. Well, I don't mind. I don't care what map we go to, really. Oh, I guess for stream announcement, Silent Hill 2 got that was Vecna's map. Oh, okay, so that was the new one. No wonder, duh. It also didn't have teleportation before, so that should have been a dead giveaway, but I don't much mind either way. There's a lot of fun places in the dungeon. Let's give you access to the shrinery. That's kind of sketchy. I guess we'll P3 Alan. I guess. But yeah, Silent Hill 2 comes out on October 8th. So, I guess stay tuned for that. Ooh, Mr. Harrington. I feel like it's another Vecna. I kind of want to play Vecna. I'm not even gonna lie. People aren't happy with it apparently. The map or the chapter? The chapter's cool. I don't like. The chapter's cool. Anyone who's probably really unsatisfied with it is either hating because it's Dungeons and Dragons, which is where I was. I don't care for Dungeons and Dragons, so I was like, I don't really care for this. But it's a cool map, or not map, but chapter. The map is cool too, though. Oh, Silent Hill 2. It's gonna be Resident Evil syndrome. You're gonna have all the edgy, quirky, nostalgia, wearing glasses, freakazoids who are gonna be like, I hate this. This is not good. This isn't. Why are there more than 4 pixels on my screen? Like, okay. I don't know. Granted, I've never played the original, so I have no comparison, but I figure it's just people hating simply due to nostalgia. The Shattered Square. So is this one the Knights map? Did I just jinx us? I think I just jinxed us. Oh, okay. So he has that one perk. No, he didn't see me. Cooked. I think this one is the Knights map. I think I jinxed us. Oh well. Hello, hello. Santa. Is it Legion? Oh, it's twins. Oh. Cool, I guess. Fun. Yeah, I think it's twins. Freaking Ash. I was gonna get him off the hook, bro. I was literally gonna get him off the hook. I need it for the challenge, but okay. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Mr. Ashley. Very cool. Goofy. Why would you sabo the hook? I'm not a big fan of this guy. I don't know who did that. Please stop saboting the hooks. What is this? What is this lad? What is he up to? Is that Steve or is that Ash? I can't tell who that is that's saboing. Pretty sure it was Ash. FaZe is Zimbabwe, bro. Actual. Oh, the dumb tech is insane! Let's go, baby! I'm cooked though, I'm almost definitely 1,000,000% fried chicken, deep fried, fish battered cooked. Start with the first gen, that's huge. Is that little critter Victor gonna be on me? I feel like he's gonna critter his way over here. Your blood points to me, Ash. I hope you know that. I don't want to waste my freaking stakeout token on him. Cool. I'm not a big fan of the government. 39, 39, 30. We need to finish this exhaustion out. Hopefully it's done before she comes over here and attacks us. Alright, huge. Not huge on the down, but huge on the exhaustion. Steve's still there? Why is she not picking me up? Tell you what, we don't do no slugging around these parts. Oh. Steven? Okay, never mind. What a guy. An astounding lad. Oh, she's over there still. Is she really gonna camp? Don't double back, don't double back. Oh. Goodness gracious. Right, we gotta skedaddle, she's right there. She's coming after me. Me.
Damn!
I have to hit something. This is a very dead zone. I think we're cooked. Cooked here. Oh, cooked. Could not hit that 360 to save my life. Oh. Zoop. Give the one twins player on the server their hook. Go off mic for like 1 second. Alright, thank you. Oh, the critter, the critter, the critter! Oh, he got me. That's my bad, I didn't realize. Just kick Victor in the face. I love that. Oh, I hate Santa so much. Run, run, run. I think she knows I'm a weak link. She gotta. That Jin is not done yet. Shoot. We're gonna roll out here. We got it. 3 of us healed. Another Jin down, baby. That's it.
That's ironic.
Nice. That hit. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, run. Hit the. She's gonna hit me. She's gonna hit me. I don't think I would have made it to that pallet anyway. I think she would have caught us regardless, but... Okay, they got you off hook though, that's what's important. Oh, man. Shoot, what? That should have hit. Diabolical. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Ash. Oh, no, 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 no. I threw. I'm unironically hot garbage, it's not even funny. Mac is bad. I suck, that's astounding. I didn't know she was right there. I was like, oh, she probably is undetectable. Oh, yeah, duh, clearly. Oh. That one was a 2-star game. I hate twins. Should re-nerf them, remake them the weakest characters in the game. PS4 sounds like a jet engine. Oh, the critter, don't get caught, don't get caught. Ah! Oh, what? That should not have hit. By a pixel, by a pixel. Oh, big brain. I say we nerf twins again. I think they need to be nerfed. I think we should remove them from the roster. Quite frankly. Going to basement is just disrespectful. That's crazy. That's wild. That's rough. Chat crashed. Give me a second. That was kind of boring. Yeah. Unfortunately, that was my last one for now. I gotta start getting ready for work and head into that, which sucks, but it is what it is.
What is this place?
Oh wow. She looks quite a bit older. Interesting. What is the time difference between Alan Wake 1 and 2? 'Cause that seems like a pretty substantial time jump. Like 10 years? $13 years? Holy moly. Alan doesn't even look that much older. Rose aged pretty quickly. No, Alan really doesn't look different for 13 years? That's crazy. Granted, I think there's like, I don't know if the cosmetics in here or where I saw the image. Let me see. He looks different compared. I mean, yeah, he has a different like design and stuff. Like he obviously has longer hair. It looks like they tried to gray his hair up a little bit, but he still looks pretty similar. Let me check because there's like a midpoint one. Yeah, Scraggly Alan. You think he looks different? I mean, I don't know if the DVD face models will do justice. Scraggly Alan. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Okay. Yeah, because I know he had this weird midpoint where he was really like rough. Like he just doesn't look great here. Man, looks like he's growing through it. After 13 years, Alan reappeared in the small town of Brightfall. So he went back. Interesting. The night he disappeared. A loopy waitress? I wonder if she stayed Alan's #1 fan. Yeah, loopy waitress is crazy. So, I mean, if she stayed Alan's fan after 13 years, I figure... You call him loopy? Seriously. He did look rough here, so I remember seeing this cosmetic and I was like, huh, I wonder what happened, but I figure everything he went through is pretty much reason enough to have a bit of a depressed look. It says #1 fan. I kind of want to see her in the second game. I wonder how that goes down. So she's like 33 then. At least. So I'm pretty sure in the dialogue they had discussed that she's in her like 20s or her early 20s, or she just turned 20. So under that assumption she's at least 33. I still can't believe the sheriff called Alan a geek. That's to this day. I mean, not like it's been a while. It's been like 2 days since I heard that line, but that still stuck with me. She definitely has a big role in the second game. I mean, her finding the manuscript pages, she's got to be pretty smart. I feel like she's just kind of never had the chance to shine. I don't know. Richard said, what are we waiting for? Yeah, I really want to get to... I still need to finish 1, so I don't want to jump the gun too much, but... Yeah, here, we'll get Alan to P2, and we'll go from there. We'll end it, but... Just to cut down some of these blood points. All of my Yunjin perks over here. When will the next stream be? I have no idea. I was debating just doing Alan Wake today, but I figured DVD. I should have checked the chapter yesterday, but I just didn't have the chance to. I was really tired yesterday. I took a whole bunch of sleeping meds and slept for I don't even know how long. I don't remember. I think at least 9 hours on and off. I think over the course of the night it was about 9 hours, which is good because I've been running off like 3 hours of sleep for probably the last month. Not 3 hours cumulatively, but 3 to 5 hours every night, and that just took its toll on me. Like yesterday I was just out of it. And I went to the gym the previous day and like, oh man. No, I'm fine. I'm rested now. My head kind of hurts. I think I was just sleeping kind of funny though. But no, the work is one of the big reasons why. Which is fine, because I figure regardless of whatever job I do, it's going to be like that. I just wish my job was more productive in terms of like society. But yeah, I really have to get my sleeping schedule straightened out, especially if I want to go anywhere with like physical fitness. Because that's always been my big issue, is consistently sleeping and eating well. I don't know. I don't think there's ever been a point in time where I've like probably properly took care of my body, which is probably why I feel as awful as I do like 90% of the time. 'Cause I'm pretty much always lethargic and stuff, so I don't know. Could be for a myriad of reasons, but I think ultimately it's probably because my diet's gonk and my freaking sleep schedule is even worse off. Yeah, we don't really want Dead Hard. P3 David at a later date. Maybe a diet kebab. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying it in the sense of like diet, but I mean just like dieting in general. Like I'll either eat junk or I'll eat like one solid meal a day, or I don't know, things like that. Like it'll just be pretty jumpy, like not consistent. I've been meaning to work out like a meal prep thing, like a meal plan and a workout plan, and follow it, but I put it off for so long now. It's not even funny. Like genuinely. I have Friday and Saturday off, so we could see the stream then. I need to like reestablish my priorities though. Because like today, for example, I could have went to the gym, but instead I streamed with these couple hours. Which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like kind of like a pick and choose. But like I said, I need to put all the pieces. Yeah, no, it was fun. Like I said, this chapter is cool. I'll pick it up when I get the chance, or if you really wanted to gift it, you can. But like I said, I am not at all like think on that before. Like go check the PlayStation Store, go check websites, take a look at those Doki Doki pins on Insert Coin in case you wanted to pick any of those up. And that's worth the time. Yeah. No, that's the thing though, is like when I say I could have like worked out instead, I don't mean it in the sense that like this was inherently a waste of time, but it's like, I don't know. It's a very subjective flip-flop. Because it's like my body is sore and I do work later tonight, so it's like, would it be wisest to end up going and hitting the gym and end up being like super tired for the rest of the day? I mean, usually after the gym I don't feel really tired. In fact, my mind feels pretty clear, but it's like physically tired. It's like, ugh. I know I'll perform poorly at work, and then that could lead into a bunch of other issues. I don't work as well as I should be, and then they're like, you're fired. Which they wouldn't do that. My workplace is actually kind of decent, so. Not likely, but nothing is ever impossible. But no, I had fun, yeah. I at least owed it to the channel to give you guys an update on the DVD chapter. We have to buy... I mean, I can see, I don't know, I'll P3 both of them at some point, eventually, maybe. But yeah, I'd seen your Instagram message, otherwise my day was going fine. Get some equipment for home. I do have a couple things at home to work out with. I also need to clean my room so I can do my physical therapy in my room instead of in my basement. I don't know. I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to get in order. I've just procrastinated on so many different things. It's just... live day to day. It's a very vicious cycle. I just have to start doing things instead of thinking it through and mulling it over and whatnot. I guess it's more so just organizing my room. If I got all my freaking ducks in order, I think we'd be better off. I'll work it out though. I shall work it out. Sounds like I do too much now. I just have all of these things that I do, and I like compile a list, and then I look at the list, and I'm like, that's insurmountable, and then I just don't do anything. So like instead of breaking it, like I know the answer, but like I don't know, my mind operates on different wavelengths. Like I know what I should do, I know how I should do it, I know all the things I should do, but I end up doing nothing. I don't know if it's because I'm lazy or what the deal is, but I don't know. I just need to find balance. Should get a timetable? Yeah, I probably should. Usually I do things when I have like the motivation to do it, and that's kind of been the problem. It's like when my own motivation, my own willpower is like my carrot on the stick. It's awful. It should be the other way around. I should be able to self-motivate, which I can, but it's just I don't do that more often. I just wait to have the free time and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, with the, like, if I wake up in the morning and I know, okay, I gotta be at work in like 3 or 4 hours, and it's just like, I have no motivation to do anything else. I'm just like, okay, great, I'll just wait out, get that over with. And then tomorrow, I have to be back at work in the morning, and it's just really annoying to have that on the plate. Again, not to say my job is bad, but it's just the scheduling is kind of hectic. Well, that's the thing, is I need to get physically in shape for the police stuff. Like, I have the opportunity to go do a physical testing thing this weekend. In fact, I took the weekend off for it, but truth be told, I'm not... It's not that I'm not in shape to do it, I'm not going to be able to hit the requirements. It's going to be kind of a repeat of the last time. So I think I'm just going to use that time to set everything out. Like, I'm just going to have to start cutting things in the proper places. Maybe you need a motivator. I mean, yeah, that's kind of it. I just need the discipline. That's the problem. Is like I run off motivation instead of being able to create it or taking it out of the equation entirely. Because like when it comes to like exercise and stuff, consistency is key. A whole lot of different factors. Your dieting, your sleep. Like I said, with my sleep, I'm never going to be able to recover if I keep up at the rate that I'm going. Like, last night was probably the first time in, I don't even know how long that I got, like, a full night's rest. Like, someone there to help out and support. I mean, yeah, maybe. There are, like, personal coaches, but those are way too expensive. It's just, like, at that point, I'd rather, my motivation will be not spending $300 on someone for a couple of workout sessions. Which, I mean, no shade at that profession, but that's, like, a little too bougie, a little too expensive for my taste. I don't know, my brain just breaks things down and it makes it seem a lot more complicated than it is. I don't know why, but that's just how my mind digests information. Like, if I think about going to the gym, it's like, okay, first things first, you know, get in the car, go, waste gas to get there. Find a parking spot, park, get into the gym. The gym itself is probably crowded, so I'll have to, like, reacclimate my workout plan. So then I end up being like, okay, so we have to wait then, because there's 30 people at the gym right now. All of the equipment I need. So it's like my brain just breaks it down into a whole bunch of different tabs, and it makes it more, like, my brain overcomplicates things. And I'm not even trying to be, like, quirky with that, or, like, kooky, you know, oh, I'm so different. Like, that's just how my brain operates. It just breaks things down, and when I have it, like, step by step by step by step in my head, it makes it more complicated. When realistically, it should just be, like, instead of 20 different points, just, like, 2 or 3. Like, A, get to the gym. B, do workout. C, go home. But then it turns each of those 3 individual, very simple steps into, like, 3 of their own individual steps. Because then I start thinking about, like, gas usage, and, like, okay, are there any parking spots at the gym? And it's like, am I going to be able to back out properly without some numbnut trying to crash into every other car in the lot? Because the drivers where I'm at, the drivers are awful. These guys are something else. Genuine skill issue. Like, I don't know, my Overwatch teammates got to be drivers over here. It's genuinely awful. No fine motor control. Like yesterday, I was driving home from work, and there was this old man, no turn signal, no nothing, just cut right in front of another car. Nearly caused an accident. The poor girl that got cut off, like, from the corner of my eye, it seems like they were, like, arguing with someone in the car. I don't know, maybe they were just talking, but it's just, like, they were pretty much, not necessarily distracted, but it's a good thing they were paying as much attention to the road as they were, because that old freaking geezer nearly caused an accident. Solo isn't always the right answer. Yeah, I've thought about, like, making a workout buddy or something, but it's just, a lot of those guys just aren't really my type of people. Because, like, as much as I like fitness and all that, like, I know I'm a lazy bum and I don't do it enough, but I really do enjoy fitness. Like, when I work out, when I don't have work in the back of my mind, like, going to the gym, working out, it's a nice feeling. Like I said, afterwards my head feels clear. Like, I kind of get rid of the brain fog that I carry around all day. Kind of like wakes me up, physically puts me there, but it's just like, I don't know, the work, it's just sucky. It's not that I don't want to work, it's just the fact that I don't want to do what I'm doing now. Seems like you're too distracted. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my issue is. I have too many to count. I just have to pull it out of myself one way or another. Go for all these. I think at this point it's just going to be tier 3 perks that I have on other characters that I'm going to P3 later on. Well, no, it's just the fact that I don't do anything. Like, I don't know. No, like, I'm self-aware of my downfalls and stuff like that, and I know kind of why they happen, why I don't do things, but at the same time, it's just like, I need to take accountability at a certain point and just go with it. Like, I don't know, in my mind, work is just this massive obstruction. Like, I don't know if it's just me, and I know it isn't. I know it's such a stupid statement on my part. Obviously, there are other people out there with it, but me personally, when I see this like massive chunk of 8 hours of my life that I have to dedicate to some other like corporation, it makes me angry in some capacity. Like, I hate looking down at a schedule with a bunch of numbers on it, and then in the back of my mind, I know exactly where I'm going to be, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing, like 12 hours from that point in time. Like tonight, when I get home from work, I'm going to look at my work schedule. It's going to say 8 in the morning to, 5 in the afternoon. I'm going to be like, that sucks. I absolutely despise knowing where I'm going to be like 8 hours from now. And it's just like these garbage turnover shifts. So like tonight I close, right? And then I have to be back in the morning. So it's like I get home. I either A, go directly to sleep in order to wake up and repeat the same cycle tomorrow, which is exhausting. Or I try to I sacrifice my sleep time for a little bit of my own liberty. It's like I could go to the gym tonight. I just might, because I need to. But it's just like, I hate having to compromise for the corporation. But it's like either A, I submit my life to capitalism, or I go homeless. Go to places where the owner is kind and respectful. It's not even the fact that the people that I work with aren't kind or respectful. It's just the fact that it's just kind of how it is. Like, it's just kind of the way things are. Like I said, I work with really good people. Most of the management's pretty fine. I don't have any inherent problems. I haven't had any, like, negative run-ins or experiences there, but it's just, like, the scheduling is bad, and it's just the fact of, like, capitalism itself. It's not even the place I work or the fact that the people there are negative. Because everyone I work with is really cool, even the managers. But it's just like, society is either comply or fall behind. I hate it. I hate the infrastructure that we live by. Like a homemade place. Yeah. That would probably be a little better. But I think ultimately with me personally, my big thing is just I wish I was doing more to impact more people. Because like I said, I work, I don't know, I don't want to dox myself, but I work in a grocery store. And it's like, no hate to anyone that works there, but my personal opinion with my time and my mind, I feel like that's such a... It's so unimportant. I wish I could do more. I wish I did something more impactful. I wish I was out there helping people, because I know that there are people out there that need help that don't have, like, I don't know in what capacity, how, whatever. But it's just like, I wish I was out there doing something that in my brain is considered productive. You want to do a job that helps people? Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. But it's just like, for my age bracket with my gender, the police physical thing, it's a joke. I'm not going to lie. It is a joke, but it's also just like, so for example, they want you to do 40 sit-ups in a minute. And it's like, I can do 40 sit-ups in like a minute and a half. I can't do them in a minute. I'm just not that fast of a person. That's just not how my body works. I've never done like super high intensity, like quick training like that, like super quick reps. The way that like I train when it comes to working out is like slow and steady to get like thorough muscle contractions and stuff like that. So it's like my muscles just don't have that like snap to instantly just shove out 40 sit-ups. Like I can do 40 sit-ups over the course, like I said, like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. I can do that, but they require 40 sit-ups in 1 minute. Same thing with firefighters. Yeah, they have the same physical requirements. Probably a little more in terms of physical requirements, actually. But I've thought about being a firefighter, and quite frankly, where I'm at mentally, I might just switch career paths. Like I said, I don't care what I do, I just want to help people. But I just think ultimately, through and through, I think being a firefighter will help me interact with more people, and therefore help more people. It'll be a better platform to help people out, is how I'm looking at it, at least. Because like, obviously I respect police work and all that stuff, but a lot of it is just going to be a lot of paperwork, a lot of traffic stops for the first few years, and it's just like, yeah, that's important, but that's not really what I want to do. Of course, you respond to emergencies the same as firefighters do, but it's just a different, you know. I don't mind what I do, though. Truth be told, it's not like I want one over the other. I just want to help people. What about other jobs that don't involve high risk? I don't much care for the risk. Like, I know it sounds a little demented, but like, if I die doing what I'm passionate about, then that's fine by me. I mean, I'm gonna die someday anyways, and quite frankly, I'd rather not be 80 years old in a diaper. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's just not how I want my path to go down. But if I get to that point and, you know, I make it to 80 years old and I'm wearing diapers, running around, causing mayhem, that's fine with me. It's not inherently that I want to die, it's just I don't mind if I do, if it means helping people, you know what I mean? Like, if I can put myself out there and try fighting for something more than myself, then that's fine by me. Like, I thought about being a therapist, which is pretty cool, but then I think you need, like, doctor level of, like, credentials and stuff like that, and I just, that's another thing, is I hate school. I hate the academic infrastructure as well. I don't mind learning, I like learning, but I just hate the whole, like, here, sit here, write 40 essays for me over the course of 3 months. And then that'll determine whether or not you pass, and I'm just like, this is worthless. This is so unbelievably worthless. Like, I understand the importance of understanding the material, but, like, making me regurgitate it 30 ways to Sunday is not going to help me learn. Quite the contrary, in fact. Like, you don't give these students the time to actually, like, absorb the information in a meaningful way. It's just like, read this book, regurgitate info, turn it in, and if you do good, then you get A. If you don't, you fail. It's just like, oh, okay, cool. Real nice, real productive way to get us to understand this info. Yeah, that's kind of where it is. Like I said, my brain just has a million different things on it, and it's exhausting. I'm tired of it. I wish I could be one of those stupid people that, like, takes up the entire aisle at a grocery store. Like, I wish I had that level of brain function. Or lack thereof. To just be, like, aimlessly wandering around without half a thought in the world of my own position on the planet. Like, just to have that level of low brain function would just be so nice. Just a lack of self-awareness, I think, is a better, less egotistical way to put that. Because I'm not trying to say that I'm smart. I'm pretty stupid. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of a toilet brain myself, I won't lie. But at the same time, it's just like, I wish I just didn't have as much self-awareness as I do. Like being a bunch of hairless monkeys on the planet Earth, a spinning rock in the middle of this vast area we call space, and a system of stars and other rocks that we call the solar system, which expands even further out into like galaxies, and then you got beyond that even universes, and it's just like having that level of understanding of how insignificant we are as a species, it just, I don't know, I feel like that kind of changes your mindset. Like, as I've grown up, that's kind of hit me more and more and more, and it's just like, the universe is too big to comprehend. It's just kind of overwhelming. Like I said, I'm not smart, but my brain just operates on too many ideas. It's like, oh wow, so quirky, you have thought processes and synapses that fire. It's like, yeah, occasionally. And it's tiresome. But yeah. Wesker and friends uploaded. I may have to take a gander. Alright, well this this definitely branched out into a yap session that I did not anticipate. Sorry for the 2 people in chat. I mean, sorry, you're one of them, so but still. Sorry for all the yapping. We're still 6 subs from 200. You're amused? I wouldn't say we're monkeys or beneath. I mean, I don't know. Humans are certainly something. I mean on like the wide scale. Like you look at politicians, you look at us as like a planet, as a species. Like we can't get along with each other. There's probably other species out there that wouldn't come close to us. There's this song out there. What is it called? I think it's called "If I Were the Devil." I don't know who wrote it though. Might be Colt Walter. No, Colby Acuff. Colt Walter's a whole other guy. My bad. Yeah, it's called "If I Were the Devil," and he pretty much goes through this like spiel about like how if he were the devil, he'd just like straight up be frightened by humans, which is fair. You know what I mean? You turn on the news, you see us killing each other over meaningless things. It's like, yeah, what a great species. I'm not gonna get super religious, but that's another thing. Is just like if you're into what is the like theology, if you come from like a theological background, I'm pretty sure 90% of them are like, yeah, like the God deity. Personally, I believe in God. I don't have any sort of like specific religion. I guess the closest thing would be Christianity, but that's never, I'm not, you know, it's kind of like a me and God thing. I don't do the church stuff. I'm not going to sit there and listen to some preacher preach what he thinks is right and wrong. I'm not going to be in a room full of stuck-up people who think they're better because they have money. We try to be different. Yeah, you're different. There are good people out there. Like, let me clarify that. It's not that I think every single one of us is the same. There are 100% good people out there, but a lot of the time humans are just more evil in nature. But like, yeah, obsession short. Even God is like, yeah, I fear my creations. I don't like humans. So it's just, I think if that's anything to go off of, then humans are just not great people. Politicians all greedy, they don't care about their people. It's all just a matter of survival. That's all we really care about. And that's just how we are. Like I said, I'm not going to clown on anyone for not believing in God. Like I said, even with me, it's kind of hazy. Trying to find where I stand theologically has been like a journey in and of itself. Like there's 2 sides of my brain. There's like the scientific half, the tangible parts that I can sit there and pinpoint, and then there's the part of me that is like, I don't understand half of this. You're not religious, but you think it's simple with good people? Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. I think the world is not as black and white as there are good people and there are evil people. I think evil people can do good things, and I think good people can do evil things. I don't think one particular set of actions determines how a person works, because everyone has their own ideological standpoint. Like, you can have a guy who's certainly just like, you know, like, I'm so certain that I'm the good guy in this story, right? And then just commits like the worst evil atrocities humanity has ever seen. But he thinks he's right. It's like, does that make it right? I don't know. Attack on Titan is a good example? Yeah, I think that's a fantastic example. Spoilers for AOT, but at the end of the series, Eren starts killing innocent people. It's kind of like the cycle repeats. He was once in the position that he's putting other people in. He's sitting there killing a bunch of people, destroying the world, all for what? He thinks it's going to fix anything? Ultimately, it doesn't. Especially, I think there's like a one-shot chapter that comes after the ending of the series, and it just shows that everything goes back to the way it was before the rumbling occurred. I mean, that's a whole other can of worms. The point is that some people do evil things thinking that they're good. They come from a righteous place with good intentions, but just the execution is so awful. But it's like, yeah, there are things that I don't understand about the world and the universe. Like, it's so infinite compared to my infinitesimal mind. So it's like, I don't know. And it's like, if you think of the conditions that allowed us to evolve and live on the planet Earth, like the gravity, you know, the position, like our point towards the sun. It's like, it's all perfect conditions for us to live. One of the characters that no matter... Oh, they said, okay, I got you. We'll still be fighting between each of us. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how humans are. So it's like, that's where I come from for it. But it's like, yeah, I feel like it's nothing short of a miracle that we even exist. And I know people use the evolution theory, like, oh, we got to this point. But it's like, why don't species evolve on other planets? Like Mars, there would be a species that would evolve and adapt to not having any water on the surface, or to that specific atmosphere, or to the specific toxins in the air that's present on the planet. Air being a loose term in terms of the gas that's surrounding the planet in and of itself. Regardless, whatever. It's obviously, there's probably no oxygen on Mars. Whatever the native quote-unquote air is, it's probably toxic to humans. So it's like, where's the evolution there? It's like, why is there no gas, bacteria on Neptune? Like, we don't know if there is, I guess, but you never know. Hard to say. So, I mean, it's like, it's nothing short of a miracle. I'm not going to sit there and eliminate the fact that there's something higher. The world could be a computer simulation. We don't know that. That's another thing that people talk about. It's a very large theory. Which is scary, because it's like, what happened? I don't know. Hard to believe that we're just some pieces of data on some Redditor's, like, hard drive. I feel like it'd probably be more complex than that, but you get what I mean. It's such a crazy world where we know nothing. You think of Monica? Yeah. That's a valid point. Just like that fourth wall breaking. It's like, Monica can exist, like, she acknowledges the existence of the outside world. I could have just did that with whatever our computer overlords are doing. It's like, is that accurate? I don't know, probably not, but it's exactly why it's so confusing, is we don't know. So I don't know. It's a crazy world. It's complicated. At the end of the day, all I'll say is this. Whatever problems you have, they're not invalid, but just think of 5 years from now. You'll probably be a different person in that time. You'll most definitely be in a different place. Just take a step back and realize that nothing really matters. Just live life. Because the only thing we have that's guaranteed is the present right now. The second that we're alive, conscious, and breathing, like, that's all we got. So be happy, be better. If there's anything I could tell people, it's to try and make the world a better place once you leave than when you got here. Hypothetical point, what if the DVD characters are real in another universe? That's terrifying, because then that implies the existence of the entity who is cross-universal. can cross universes, open that universe, and just steal people from it. That's terrifying. It's like at any moment, any of us are subject to the entity. But I mean, hey, you never know. That's another interesting, super duper interesting theory. I think I touched on it the other day when we were talking about quantum immortality. You wouldn't mind? I think I would. I would not want to be subject to the entity's game. But yeah, we were talking about quantum immortality the other day. We were talking about the idea of alternate universes, like branching paths, mirrored universes, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Totally like Sable. I don't know. I think I'd fear going to a place like that. If I see a black fog surround me, I'm gonna walk the other way. But for the good reasons. Now, if I see a black fog around me, I'm turning the other direction. I'm like, oh, nope. I'm grabbing a vacuum, sucking it up. I'm not dealing with all that. Not today. You wouldn't want to meet Leon. That's I mean, I guess that is a factor. But yeah, my brain has sufficiently been fried. I think we'll call it there. Mr. Wake is at P10. Next stream will probably be on Friday, maybe Saturday, I don't know. We'll have to play that by ear. Probably going to go back to Alan Wake. We've kind of lost the steam. I kind of forgot where we were. I think we're still hunting down the kidnapper. Rose's P8. Oh no, I dropped my phone again. No. I broke my charger yesterday. I dropped my phone while it was plugged in and it landed right on the charging port, which is awesome. So now I have to go buy a new charger. But yeah, Rose's P8, Alan's P2, in due time. But yeah, next stream should be Alan Wake. Probably, I'm either going to pick Alan Wake 2 up sometime this week or maybe next week right before the sale ends, because I should be getting money again before then. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Worst case scenario, we have Control to play in the meantime. Yeah, I mean, if we hop on DBD again anytime in the near future, we play as the Alan Wake characters, that'll be fun. But yeah. Thank you guys for stopping by. Take it easy. Stay safe out there. GG Star, thanks for playing.